It's interesting that my best parenting tip comes from a time when I had to call the Crisis Hotline. I was having a bad day, and I know I could have called any of you, and you would have told me I'm a great mom and that my kids are great and that everything is going to be fine. But this was a day where I felt really down on myself as a parent, and I didn't see any way to improve. So I called the Crisis Hotline, and I unloaded. I unloaded on this poor guy. He could have been more than 20, but he was a great listener. And as we talked a little bit about my frustrations and stressors, he paused at one point and said, "How many days have you been a mom?" And I was like, "Well, this many years." And he's like, "No, how many days?" And I realized what he meant, and I added it up. Do you know it's 6,570 days from 0 to 18? Yes, we get to be parents forever, but from 0 to 18, 6,570 days that you sacrifice to care, nurture, feed, clothe, teach, and love that child before they become an adult. So I want you to remember that. I want you to write that number down somewhere. And I want you to remember that this is a huge sacrifice that you're making. And each one of those days is important. Now, why he wanted me to add up that many days is because he said, you know, even if you had 100 bad days, what percentage is that? How are you doing? So don't let yourself keep in mind that you probably have a high average. You're probably getting honors. If you were to calculate the percentage and give yourself a score. So keep going, keep trying, keep improving, but never give up.